Hello everyone, I'm Giuseppe Mammano, welcome back. Today we are going to paint a plein air and I'm gonna explain how I was there outside, painted in plein air from live and come back in studio and do couple touch up and make this little painting, mwah, perfect. So we started this plein air painting this pine tree, beautiful pine tree. And I'm putting the dark. This is the darkest object that I have in this landscape. And I have a couple building. One is a garage and one is a small shed. Now you can see I start to get some line now, some perspective. Try to be very loose on my brushwork. Mix the color and really this is kind of first layer. I'm gonna come back on everything, so I'm gonna change the color anyway. So I try to be very fast on this first layer. I squint my eyes so I can get all the big form and color and forget about details. I use a pretty big brush for this and my paint is very thin at this point. I think this was a very nice composition and I really like the shadow on the big garage from the pine tree. I keep all my mixing very easy. And as I said before, I don't worry much about my mixing and try to get the color kind of how I want it, but I still know that I can change something. And I keep them a little bit darker than I see. And I will go on top and change it. Now you see that I paint all the dark first, and now I start adding some highlights. I'm gonna accent a little bit this highlight on the big garage. You see that I paint a little bit more yellow that I see it. That's because the sunlight, I will light it up a little bit more. Now really quick I'll put some of the background. There are a lot of trees in the background, but this I'm gonna leave it very loose. I'm gonna put a lot of details on that. I'm gonna put lots of details on the tree and on the garage. So when you do plein air, I learn with experience, like don't think about details. Like more loose you are, more you try to get the color right, and better it will look. Squinting your eyes help a lot. Every time I look there, I just squint my eyes, try to see all the little details. Even if you know the here, I start put some details now that I cover up almost all the canvas. So I'm gonna go back in everything and add little things. I'm not gonna put everything I see, every little thing, but I'm gonna put objects that I think they will work with this painting. Now in this video I will show you the soon that I'm done here in plein air, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in studio and fix it up a little bit more. Now I'm adding objects that they are in the side of the garage. Put a couple details here and there real quick, and already you can see they look pretty nice. But what I do usually, I did with this painting, is go back in studio and add just a little touch up. Now here it's time for a couple details because I'm pretty happy how the painting is going. So you see they're gonna apply a couple lines here and there, and some color, till I can, because now the paintings start getting, it's still wet, and at one point when you continue and put painting on top, it get a little hard to paint. So just let him dry for a night, the next day you can paint on top. So I'm trying to do the best I can. Go back in some part, and for last I left the sky. There are all very simple mixing, like example for the sky just use cobalt blue and titanium white. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut through the tree, the big tree, all the tree in the far away. And I'm gonna kinda mix it with the tree. You see that my color kinda mix it with those trees, so it kinda get a little bit like blurry because it's in the background. And this is what I add in my plein air. Now you can see here I'm in studio, and I'm not gonna change nothing like about color and nothing. I like the color, so I'm gonna try to mix the same color that I have there, because that's why we go plein air, to get the right color atmosphere. But you can see that now I'm trying to fix some lines, some edges, just a couple touch up and make this painting complete. Still, leave him loose. I don't wanna get all in little details. I work a little bit more on the shadow, because I can remember there was the shadow was the reason that I paint this subject. I think it fade out a little bit, so I'm making a little bit darker, all the shadow there. You can see that in the picture. So it's nice to go back sometime in studio and get this little touch up to make it complete. It happened sometime that I did the painting and just leave it like that in plein air. But most of the time, couple touch up, make it complete. What is nice on going in plein air is that you couldn't see the color if you take a picture. The real color you see with your eyes. So you can see now I didn't touch much, but some stuff, especially the sky. And I'm trying to do some pocket of the sky on the tree. I work a little bit now on the pine tree. Remember, I don't change at all. I didn't try to change the color. I keep the color how I see it, how I put in the canvas. And I was very happy how it came out. Very nice little plein air. Alright guys, we're done for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really did. Please remember to subscribe my channel for more video like this, and I will see you very soon. Ciao!